Hey, Chris, just wondering, with the situation you guys are in right now with your backs against the wall going into the game tomorrow night, what are the conversations that you might have here over the next 24 hours with some of the younger players on the team who are entering this situation for the first time in their NHL careers?
I mean, it's pretty simple. We gotta win a game tomorrow. I mean, everyone's played in these types of games throughout their life. I mean, maybe not in the NHL for everyone, but guys have played at high levels their whole life, and they faced elimination before. So I mean, obviously, it's win or go home tomorrow night.
Next up, Ben Kuzma, Post Media.
Hey, a question for Bo. Bo, you had your first kick at this 5 long years ago. I'm wondering about your level of admiration for what Elias has been able to do productivity-wise, the mental and physical challenges he's faced. And I'm wondering, as captain, do you say anything special to him before his biggest game of the year tomorrow night?
No, I mean, he's handled himself unbelievably. He's obviously, his numbers speak for itself, and some of the plays he's made and his maturity at such a young age and being in the playoffs at a young age, he's been phenomenal. And I mean, it's a big part of the reason why we're doing so well. As for advice, I think he knows what he has to do. Again, like Chris said, we've had guys who've been in this situation before at different levels, and it's do or die tomorrow night. We just got to take it one game at a time.
Jeff Pettersson, TSN 1040.
Hey, Bo, you guys always talk about the need for a short memory. I just wonder, are some losses a little more painful than others when you think of, some of it was self-inflicted last night, the too many men on the ice penalty, a couple of defensive breakdowns, a third period lead. Like, did that feel like a missed opportunity last night that was there for the taking?
I thought we played a pretty good game overall. Obviously, like you said, there was some breakdowns, and they got a couple of, fortunate bounces that went their way. But I thought we did a lot of good things, and we did, we had our chances. It's just, again, we can sit back and say that, we were close. At the end of the day, we didn't get the job done, and we got to be better here tomorrow night.
Ian McIntyre, Sportsnet.
This is for Chris. How much growth have you seen in this team since it arrived in Edmonton? All these young teammates of yours who had never played a game, and now they've finished off 2 teams. They're trying to avoid getting eliminated tomorrow. What's the level of growth that you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've taken big steps forward from previous years. As I don't know who asked Bo earlier, but obviously last time we were in the playoffs was 5 years ago. So I mean, going from that to where we are now is a lot of growth. But I mean, we're obviously not satisfied where we are right now, down 3-1 against a good team. But I mean, we felt like we've been in every game and been close, obviously, except for game 1. So I mean, tomorrow we're gonna have to go out and play hard and get the job done.
Mike Moriali, NHL.com.
Hey, question for Chris. Chris, I don't want to mean to put you on the spot here, but what makes Bo such a great leader in your eyes? And can you offer maybe something you feel is a good example of that during your time with him?
The way he carries himself. I mean, he leads by example. You watch him play a game. Every game he plays the same way. He plays hard. He competes. He battles. He skates. Scores. I mean, he does it all. And leading by example, that way guys just rally behind and follow him. So I mean, that's what you want in your leader. And I mean, obviously he's been battling and playing hard throughout these 2 series and into this Vegas series. So I mean, guys rally behind him, and he's a tremendous captain for us, and everyone looks up to him.
Daniel Wagner, Glacier Media.
Bo, this is obviously a pretty tense time, and you guys have to stay focused in the moment. Is there value, though, in also finding a way to relax going into such a big game, an elimination game? And how do you find that way to relax, whether it's bonding with the guys, eating Louis Dominguez, baking, or how do you find that way to relax in that moment?
I think it is, like, you can't go into this game gripping your stick too tight and I think that's kind of how it goes the opposite way. I think you just got to go and play the game and love to be in these situations, embrace it, embrace the moment, and everything's just going to fall into place by itself. I think, obviously, stick to your systems and get back to hard work and doing the little things right, and everything else is going to take care of itself. But, the minute you start overthinking things and gripping your stick too tight and, that's kind of when it goes the opposite way. So for us, it's just to play relaxed. We know we have to, it's a do or die situation, and, just leave it all out there. We got nothing to save it for. And, we're going to be ready to go here tomorrow night.
Ben Kuzma, Post Media.
The question for Chris, Quinn as well, or probably better than anybody on the team. How much do you think, Chris, aside from his ridiculous skill level, playing at the World Championship when he was 18 years old as the youngest player to ever play at that tournament at that age, and being in such a hockey family, how much do you think that's helped him develop and be in this moment where he doesn't seem to be phased? The bigger the challenge, the more he seems to rise up to it.
Yeah, I mean, he's, as you said, he's played in a lot of big tournaments for a lot of teams over the years. I mean, just through his U.S. development program, he's played in a lot of big games, World Juniors, World Championships, as you said. So I mean, he's played in big moments. He's played in big games, and he thrives for those moments for sure.
Willie G. Ramirez, Associated Press.
Hey guys, for either one of you. When it comes to Vegas, there's so many strengths. Rolling four lines, having blue liners who can score, create for their forwards, two goalies who can start. Is there one area the Canucks can slow the Knights that trigger the other areas to put a damper on their attack, or do you have to attack every area specifically?
I mean, I think for us, our biggest threat is our forecheck and defending well. For us, if we get on them quick and delay their breakouts and spend more time in their end, it's just, it's a lot better for us, and we're going to get a lot more opportunities with that, and that comes with playing good defensively. I think if we play good defensively, take care of our own end first, the offense just takes care of itself. And, we've proven that that's worked in the past, and we got to do that here tomorrow night. I think if we do that, we're going to have a lot of success.
And we'll take a final question from Ian McIntyre, Sportsnet.
This is for you, Bo. Without fans in the stand, those of us inside the arena can hear a lot of the stuff being said, and there does seem to be a lot of stuff being said. Do you feel like you're respected as a team by Vegas?
I mean, I would think so. I mean, we obviously they're a lot more vocal than other teams and maybe say a lot more things off the bench, but I think we are. I think it's just part of their game. It's just what they do all year. It's not just I'm sure it's not just against us. I think they definitely respect us. I think they would have to. I mean, we're here for a reason, and we're playing them hard, and we're trying to win hockey games here. So I think hopefully they respect us. I mean, I would assume they would.